And we back, and we back. We back, y'all. This is episode 14. 100 simple life truths. This one's gonna be short because I opened up the page to the chapter and it's literally half a page. And I don't have an opening monologue. I literally, I just got home. It's August 5th, 12:25 in the afternoon. I literally just got home. I don't really have an opening monologue. I just want to keep reiterating that I am motivated. I'm going for it. I'm going for everything. I'm going to get everything. Everything that I want, need, desire is mine. And I hope you feel the same way. I hope you feel the same way. Like everything in my life is just there. I see it. I see everything. It's like in reach. And I'm gonna get it. I got no reason not to get it. I got no reason not to have it. I got all the reason to want it, no reason not to have it. So, with that being said, let's just get right into the chapter. It's gonna be a quick little episode though. It's gonna be a quick little episode. The chapter is called "Who Are You?" No one will ever know you better than you know yourself. No one should have the power to define you more than yourself. Seeking approval from others allow them to dominate over your identity. Yep, 100%. You gotta know who you are and stand on it and be on it all the time. Like people say, be on business or stand on business. Yo, be you, and nobody change that. Can't whether they like it, love it, hate it. It don't matter because at the end of the day, you the only one that got to be satisfied with you. You know what I mean? You could go around in your life trying to make everybody happy, but then if you live off of making people happy, when they're sad, it's going to destroy you, and you don't want to be destroyed by other people's emotions. Of course, you want to take them into consideration. Like I said in the previous episode, it's nice to be important, but it's also important to be nice. And people like nice people, but people also somewhat try to take advantage of nice people. So it's a nice little barrier, or it's a thin line on how you could maneuver. But that's a whole digression. Knowing who you are is probably the most important thing in life, and it takes time. Like I don't feel like I still know who I am. I wear so many hats and so many. I had to stop myself because I was gonna say so many people see me in a different way, but it doesn't matter how people see me. It's how I see myself. Because some people, you might ask somebody, oh, who's Nash to you? And they'll say, oh, he's a photographer. Oh, he's a model. Oh, he's the guy that's into aquariums. Or he's the ultimate Rams fan. Or he's funny. Or, you know what I mean? Or he's serious all the time. Like, I wear so many hats that I am all of those things, but who am I to me? What's important to me is what matters. It goes on to say, bring this closer, I'm sorry. It goes on to say the outside world will never have a great picture of what's inside. We barely know. Our opinions of our identity aren't always valid or accurate either, but they definitely affect how we feel about ourselves, which is facts. So he has a somewhat of a task. So I'm gonna read it. It says, close your eyes. Shutting the fuck up and exploring what's inside is a great way of getting a firm grip of who's really there. That picture will never be captured with a camera and can never be validated by the people around you. It's just facts. It has a lot. I feel like this chapter has a lot to do with self-worth, and it's crazy that this is literally the shortest chapter so far, but it has a lot to do with self-worth. Like, value yourself, put yourself first, and just know who you are. And once you know who you are, is no one could break you. And even like I say this a lot, no one can big you up, because you already know once you walk into a room, or once you wake up and you just are who you are. There's nothing that anybody could say that's gonna make you feel more of who you are, and there's nothing nobody could say that's gonna make you feel less of who you are. So find out who you are, and I need to find out who I am as well. As Dr. Seuss said, why fit in when you were born to stand out? There is no normal, and what's considered common isn't common everywhere. The more you travel, I love it, the more you realize that if people don't like you for who you are, change the people, not yourself. 100%. 100%. He mentioned traveling, and it kind of tugged at my heartstrings because I love traveling, and I've met so many people like on my travels. I met so many people, so many different coaches, so many. I mean, like everybody has a life, and it's like you never know what the next person is going through, and sometimes we barely know what we're going through. We barely know like what's really going on in our lives. Sometimes, me speaking from personal experiences. But yeah, get out there and if you're around people that want to bring you down or telling you to change or you should do this, you should do that, don't just you could somewhat take it into consideration, like take the good out of every statement that someone gives you, but you don't necessarily have to change yourself for someone else. Don't change the people you're around. Don't change for the people that's around you. Change the people that's around you. As simple as that. It's like pretty basic. Like I feel like it's self-explanatory, but it's basic. And this episode also goes heavy into my, I guess, slogan for the series is learn something about yourself. Let's see if we can learn something about ourselves. And the most important lesson that you can learn about yourself is who you are. The most important lesson you can learn about yourself is who you are. So I ask you, who are you?